Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. Hopefully everybody is having a magical day today and is ready to check out the brand new update that just dropped today to the kingdom. I got mine like about 2 hours ago, so it's good. Hopefully all of you guys get the actual update today. If not, don't worry, you guys should be getting it by tomorrow. If there is any delay, hopefully DMK will do a post about it and get that out to you guys as soon as possible. Of course, the event for Pinocchio starts on Thursday, and that is December the 16th. So everybody should have the update by then. I will be live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. So it's about a half an hour before, the event officially starts. So I'll be kind of going over any like last minute stuff, my plans for purchasing characters and all that kind of stuff. And we should have a little bit more information on the appearance of like the parade float and stuff like that today. So really looking forward to taking a look at that with you guys as well, because it was something we didn't get to see in the actual live stream from DMK. They didn't exactly mention it. So again, that typically goes for 50 gems, and there's usually a little bundle on like the second day, but again, like it was just something they kind of skipped out on. So I'll show you guys everything that they have thrown into the game for us, and the patch note should be there in our news as well. So I will be sharing that. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the stream. If you guys do, don't forget to drop it a big Mickey thumbs up. Subscribe, of course, if you guys are new, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell, especially for Thursday, because that's when you guys want to be here for the start of the event, so you guys know what you're up against for Pinocchio, and you guys will be able to see how I will handle sort of the start of the event and everything, and then that way hopefully that'll help you kind of get a good start for yours. Now I'm gonna do some shout outs to my current kitty team members that were here nice and early. Hi Abby, hi Sven, hi Becky, Hichu. You guys were all chatting way before the stream started. Hello guys and welcome. Hi Max, hi Kingara, hi Nick, Mike, Tiana, Nils. Hello guys, welcome to the stream, and so many more of you guys. I'll try and grab you as we go along here. I won't keep you waiting though. Obviously, if you guys want to know when the event starts, it does show up at the bottom of your screen. If you click it, it will show this particular screen here to get ready with the community. Well, you're getting ready right here today, and of course on Thursday as well. So we have 1 day, 20 hours before it's officially here. So in that time frame, you'll get the update. It does look like we have some Mickey dialogue. If I remove myself, Mickey's in the corner, so we will be doing that as well, so that's going to be pretty fun. I do want to just start off by showing the characters though first, because I think that's what we're all pretty excited about. So yeah, I am really excited to see so many characters at this event. Definitely a shock, but it is great. I mean, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any tower challenge most likely for this anytime soon, so it's probably good that we're getting as many characters as we are getting right now. You opened a sapphire chest on Friday and you got Gaston. That's amazing. Good for you. How many characters do I have? I have over 300 now. So that is pretty crazy. Why didn't you stream on Sunday? I posted that I wasn't streaming because I decided I needed an extra day just to do my own thing. I stream a lot, so sometimes having back-to-back days is a little bit nice, for me to just kind of have off, especially when I know that we are going to be going pretty hard with all the different games, through the holidays and everything. It's just, yeah, I need to take a little bit of me time. Yeah. Hi, Cal. Hi, Tesco. Yeah. Rosie. Hello, guys. So yeah, starting off here, I'll just kind of show you guys the characters in the shadows. So again, this is for Thursday. We will start to see characters coming out of the shadows. We're going to see 2 characters come available. One will be a premium, and then one will be the starting character. So we are starting with Jiminy Cricket, who was the first character I showed you. Really, really tiny. I wonder if he's going to be one of the smallest. Cricky's pretty small in the kingdom. Remy's pretty small, so it'll be interesting to see, obviously, how Jiminy Cricket kind of fares with that. The first premium character that we are going to get is going to be 200 gems. So that's going to be not too bad. You guys may have noticed up at the top, I have a lot of gems. A lot of gems. So this is actually part of my Christmas present this year. So I guess I was sent a little iTunes gift. And yeah, I managed, I guess, to get the 3,000 gems. The 375 are mine from, you know, obviously just working hard. But basically, this was kind of a gift to try and get me through most of the year for the different stuff. So I'm going to see how long this actually will work. Because it was such a great deal on Black Friday, this is pretty amazing. So obviously there's no deal right now, but we should be seeing some deals through the holidays. Most likely on Boxing Day, we'll start to see some crazy stuff. So I am pretty ready for this event. I'm probably going to be going just gems unless there's some amazing bundle I actually feel like, you know, is kind of best for me. So this is actually going to be really great. It's like, you know, business and pleasure all in one. So it was a great Christmas gift. And yeah, so I am totally ready to go for this event. So if you guys are wondering how I ended up with all these gems, that's what happened. So very happy. Gem hype, 100%. Literally couldn't ask for a more useful gift for the year. 100%. I don't know how this will fare in terms of how long it's going to get me through, but hopefully I'll be able to kind of share that as, you know, we go through time and whatever. I'm still going to watch my daily gem ads and level up my characters to get gems. So like there's going to be still, like I'm still going to be gaining gems, but at the same time, you should be using, like, if you want to buy everything in an event with gems and, you know, use a little bit extra, you usually do use about 1,000. So this should get me through 3 events for sure. And then again, obviously on top of whatever I've, you know, already managed to sort of collect, just to give you guys a general idea there. So I showed you guys the characters. I do have some that I need to bring back into my kingdom, so I'm going to be doing that kind of just randomly. Starting with one right now. So here is Phineas back in the kingdom. He was a part of our Halloween update where we did get a bunch more of the Haunted Mansion ghosts. So Phineas now is level 7. Say, mind if I join ya on your way home? Yep, ghosts will be ghosts. There is going to be some new land this update, of course, and that is going to be this beautiful plot right here for 8 million magic. Now, this is really sad. I really don't want to spend this. I don't, but I need to. So I'm gonna do that in a minute, but I want to do my Mickey dialogue first. Yeah. Christmas is in 10 days in Singapore. Woo, Christmas hype. You must be so excited. Honestly. 3,000 gems. Yeah, it was from the big gem pack that I got as a early Christmas present. So this actually works fantastic for the event there. I love the snow. This is my first EMK Christmas. That is true. You know what? I'm really happy to say the snow is back in the kingdom, but they did keep the sparkle. This was something I became really attached to this year when they added that for their anniversary. So I am glad this stayed. I think it makes it look extra magical this year. And for those of you guys that haven't seen all the snow and everything, you're going to see some decorations as well. So you're not just going to see your bushes all lit up with Christmas lights. You're going to see some wreaths, some snowman nutcrackers, some candy canes, some actual Christmas trees decorated, and then just some snow generally around. They used to actually freeze the water, but since we started getting, you know, fish and mermaids and that kind of thing, they decided to keep that relatively warm for our characters swimming around in our kingdom. So yeah, just give you guys a quick look here. The snow is amazing. And again, I'm glad they kept some of that sparkle this year just to keep it extra magical. Christmas magic is head tonight. For sure. There's so much Christmas magic all the time, and I absolutely love it. The presents on the rooftops, yes, that is another detail feature here. They have some wreaths. The wreaths actually have some Mickey ears on some of them, especially on the roofs, and they have some presents, which is going to be indicative of, I guess, what we are going to be getting on Christmas Day, which is going to be a special Christmas chest from our calendar. Now, this chest only comes once a year. It is called the Red Ribbon Chest. It has not always been called this. It used to be the Sapphire Chest, but again, this changed a couple of years ago to be the Red Ribbon, and now we kind of have that as our thing. So inside, what can you expect to find? For me, it's only going to show gems and some magic, but you know. It shows 250 gems. The thing is, though, is this will depend on what you need in your kingdom. So by that, I don't mean your special limited time event characters or anything like that. This doesn't give you, let's say you missed out on the Little Mermaid limited time event. It doesn't give you Flounder or Ariel or any costumes or of any kind like that from those. But instead, it will give you characters like Rex from Toy Story, who is a premium character, just as part of our permanent content storyline. You may also end up seeing, who are some other ones? Merryweather, Pluto, even if you guys are kind of new. Now, again, getting somebody like that, I mean, it's cheaper just to get them with your gems. But it will kind of depend. The Ringmaster from Dumbo. So you're going to start seeing all of those characters appear in here if you are missing one of those characters. I am not. If Pinocchio had been permanent, I might have actually waited until Christmas just to get that character. So for those of you guys that are still missing some of those characters, don't forget to sign in on Christmas Day just to at least open this, because it will definitely be worth it. This is one chest that you do not want to miss. I promise you. All the other chests in the world, okay. This one you don't want to miss out on. It is fantastic. I mean, I'm going to get 250 gems from that. It's like, yeah, thank you. That is perfect for me. Now, starting on Thursday, we are going to be getting a Beauty and the Beast chest for free as well on the calendar. Hopefully you guys do not get the hair shrub curse. But it is possible you could get it. If you guys don't have any of the characters or attractions, this will be really useful for you for sure. I hope you get gems on Christmas. I literally can't get any other rewards, so I'm guaranteed the gems. So it's not really a surprise for me, but I will be really happy for sure to open my game. And you know what, honestly, guys, even if you're not like playing DMK, like, you know, a whole bunch, just at least open your game on Christmas, okay? Don't miss that day. It's literally, just in case you decide that you want to go heavy back into it at some point, it'll be worth it. 100%. You hope for Mrs. Potts. On Thursday, out of the Beauty and the Beast chest, yes. You guys can get, well, anything that's inside those legendary chests. So this is going to be a part of our secondary storyline. So that is why the Beauty and the Beast chests are available there for you guys. So good luck, and I hope you get something that you want. Don't be discouraged if you don't, though. There will be a whole entire bundle that you guys can purchase with your gems or real money as well, if that's what you decide to do. Now, Parade Float was the other thing I really wanted to show you guys here. I can't make it super big or anything, and I do kind of block it, so I'll remove myself for a sec. But that is a look at the Pinocchio Parade Float. Again, this is limited time content, so, you know, keep that in mind, guys, that this is not going to be something that just, you know, is going to be sticking around. It will most likely make another appearance, though. Come, I guess, the update, when is it going to be, like in the new year? So pretty much from there, like this update, you'll need to purchase it, you know, before the next one. But again, they are marking it as limited time, and they have done weirder things where they've put it in chests. They have been taking them out, though, of the chests over time, just to show you guys. At least I have one still of proof. Alice in Wonderland. Still haven't actually got that one. But yeah, they've been taking them out of the legendary chest and putting them just for gems. So just to give you guys an idea of how much it's going to be, that is that. You're only missing Gaston, LeFou, Belle, Beast, and the outfits from the collection, but hoping for Gaston. I hope you get him too. There is still the chance that you'll get a decoration or a concession, because there are decorations in the Beauty and the Beast chest, so that is still a possibility, but I really hope for your sake that you end up with Gaston, because that's clearly what you want. They added Colette and Remy's adventure in the Christmas chest. Yeah, you can also get from the Christmas chest, guys, the attractions that you will see in your featured section in buildings. Now, for me, I have those. So, like last year, I got Mike and Sully to the rescue, just to give you guys a general idea. But you will see some other attractions in there as well if you guys are missing those. So it is a possibility you'll still get the gems, but higher chance you'll actually get one of those that you are missing. Again, it doesn't show for me because I already have everything, but it's great to know that they have added Ratatouille in there, since Ratatouille wasn't in there last year because it wasn't even out to us. So yeah. So weird. I just saw on my mom's calendar she's only offered Percy. I have Colette and RA. We are both at the same point in the storyline. And she doesn't have... Huh. That is interesting. Maybe it's a glitch? Not sure, but... I mean, Percy wouldn't be a bad gift, for sure. But, yeah, that is very unusual. You still don't have the update, Luca. Don't worry, you should be getting the update today or tomorrow. If you don't get it by, I'd say like tomorrow, like late afternoon, I would definitely send DMK, a message and to say that you are missing that. So yeah, you'll see a notification in chat for help if you guys need that, where you can just Google DMK, customer care, and it'll give you the link. You can also get there from your game in your options area. It'll say customer care there at the bottom. So if you don't have it, don't worry, but you'll be able to at least have a look at it here beforehand. So one of my favorite things, I think, and they do have it this year again, is this particular little area. I love this with the Christmas tree and the candy canes and the snowman and the lollies. It's wonderful. I love this spot. This is like my favorite spot with the Christmas edition there. It's still cute as ever. Cute as ever. And they have little snowmen. Aww, so cute. I love it. Okay, so we did the characters. I need to show you guys the attractions now. So the attractions, I have so many in storage, for the event are at the end here. So right now it's going to be showing you magic, what it's going to be able to collect. But once the event starts, this will change to currency. Once the event is over, it will change back into magic. So again, this amount doesn't reflect how much currency you're going to get, only how much magic you're going to get. So it'll be like half of this or something that you'll actually get from the attractions. But you guys can see Pinocchio's village, Geppetto's workshop, sorry, maybe my throat's a little dry, Stromboli, and then Pinocchio's daring journey. So you guys can see them all there. You'll see how long each one is also going to take to actually build. So it'll say right at the top now, so this is like a bit of a different feature this time. We can see Pinocchio's daring journey, which is Monstro. That is going to be our premium attraction. And how I know that, besides reading the patch notes, is it does say instant up at the top. It only says instant when it's a premium attraction. So this one's going to go for 150 gems, and it also should be available in a bundle as well if you guys don't have the gems for that. It will produce rewards every 4 hours, so the rewards are going to be a little less, but if you're checking your kingdom more frequently, it'll actually be a little bit more. I would say definitely set your timer for every 4 hours if you can, because that is going to be, your best bet for the common tokens, and obviously as well collecting from the attractions and characters and stuff. So that'll be something that we talk about in a little bit more detail come Thursday, but generally, this is kind of what you're up against here. Again, these will not be available once the update, or not the update, sorry, the event is over. So when it's over, it's going to end up appearing in those legendary chests. So just try and get as much as you can from the event. Ooh, let's catch up on the chat a bit. Amanda's here. Hey. Always can tell because everybody says hello to Amanda. Wonderful to see you today. I hope Descendants for 2022. You know what? That would be really great, Thomas. I really do enjoy Descendants, so I'm sure that if they do add that there'll be a lot of very, very excited people, including me. 100%. You want Inside Out for 2022, Sven? You know what? Me too. That one probably even more than Descendants. I feel like that would be an amazing addition to the kingdom, and the attraction should be lots and lots of fun. I don't think we can kind of go wrong, with getting Inside Out into the kingdom for sure. I think it should be an event, so that would be a really nice one for the spring or, early summer type of thing. I really want to do this Mickey dialogue in the corner to see what is going on, but it's Merlin, of course. I say it's time to turn your considerable thrill skills westward. Wouldn't you agree? Thrills and Thunder. Get Big Thunder Mountain Railroad's Thrill to level 1. Thrill Zone! Guys, I literally, why? I guess for me, it's just make us have 15 decorations, 10 concessions, and then 10 attractions or whatever you want. But don't have us, putting in certain ones in and then enchanting them or whatever. I literally just think it's such a waste. And, again, we can't be creative. I've been super against this from the beginning because of the creativity part. It just also, too, makes the game a lot more complex. And again, it's very much controlling where we put stuff, and you can go for it to get those extra rewards for sure, but you can totally do this game without them. I usually find getting to level 1 is pretty easy, but then after that, it's just kind of up to you whether you decide to take advantage of it or not. Again, I'm not a fan, so I'm really not one to participate in this too much. I think 3 more quests to reach Thrill Zone 1. This is supposed to be the hardest one yet, and it's not gonna be probably that much fun for everyone. By looking at things, I'm like, okay. Now, the one thing I did notice, though, is that it only goes to the 3rd enchantment. It didn't go to the 4th. Typically, with every Thrill Zone, they've been making it go up 1, and they've decided not to go to 4. Not sure what the reasoning for that is, but I guess sorry, that is a lot better than the 4th, because realistically, I don't think they've given out enough blueprints or relics just to be able to actually do this. So it's probably for the best to keep us happier, but again, not my favorite. I'm not happy about it. So yeah, anyways, Thrill Zone's in full effect. Once it gets there, I feel like I need to get it there because I'm going to get some dialogue, so I'll probably just shove some stuff in for now, but yeah. If we got the Thrill Zone at level 3, it would be 10 trophies. Yeah, good times. I don't understand, what 9 benches they want me to put in? 9 plants? I don't know. I feel like just to get what I need, I just need to clear some of the attractions out and just spam benches and planters in. What's going to be really helpful, though, is going to be the land here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. I have 9.1 million magic, which is fantastic. But as soon as I do this, I'm going to be at 1.1. So for those of you guys that are not at that stage yet, I'm sorry for the grind that you're going to have to do, because guess what? This one's 8, this one's 7, and this one's 6. So you're looking at a lot of magic. And we're talking millions. Millions and millions. So, not overly pleased. Oh, bye, Magic. I love you. It was so nice. So, this is going to take 2 days. So, if I watch the ads, guys, at the start of the event, it'll be close, whether it is or not. But either Thursday or Friday, I'll be streaming both of those days this week for DMK. So, pretty much for this here, I'm going to watch the ads and see if I can speed that up a little bit. But yeah, I'll be decorating, I guess, that land most likely on Friday, but if I get it Thursday, I will. Let's see, what can I just take out here? I don't really need this one anymore, so I can remove that. Steamboat Willie, I really don't need that. Okay, so let's just like start putting in some like benches. Wow, this is just so ridiculous, honestly. All right, let's start placing benches. Oh, that's cold. That is cold. They're gonna make me do this individually like this? Ouch. Why? What's the purpose? I didn't know that. I thought usually they would just have the next one kind of spawn out, but yeah, not this anymore. How many did I need to put in? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got here. Yep. And then planters. And then food concessions. Okay. I got this. I got this. They want you to put too much in such a small space. Thrill Zone is the worst thing they added to the game, in my opinion. Amanda, I agree with you 100% there. They do expect a lot in such a small space. And I mean, just to give you a general idea, like pretty much a whole entire plot of land is going to be used on achieving, or I guess a whole plot of land is going to be used for like decorations and stuff like that, just for you guys to achieve your goal of like a level 1 or whatever, for example, or 2. And it's just like literally you can generate the magic other ways. So again, I just think it's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But I mean, they've done some, you know, not great things over time, but this one just has to be the silliest thing ever. Okay, I guess that counts as I think I needed 3 more, right? There we go. And then I needed the food concessions. Oh my gosh. Thank you, DMK. Okay, let's have a look here. I just want it for the dialogue. 2 more drink. And that should do it. Give me a sec here, guys. Oh, there we go. We can put the Herculade stand in. And hot chocolate stand. There we go. There. So now we got Merlin's dialogue. Ha-ha! Nothing like a rolling thunderclap over a new frontier to get the blood pumping. Excellent work. Quest complete. Thrills and thunder. And needless to say, more thrilling than ever. Well, that's about as much dialogue as we're gonna get, and thank you for ruining my kingdom. So anyways, the pedestals at a 1. Now, if I wanted to get it to a 2, it would give me 1 special request wish. Now, this could be happiness, could be 1 gem, could be a relic, a blueprint. It could be anything. This happens once every 24 hours. If you remove something, though, then that timer will restart all over again. So just make sure once it's done, it's done. I would highly suggest not doing it, though, like decorating it. If you are unlocking this land, just wait until you have this land here. Do the entire thing and then kind of work on that thrill zone. Do it to a 1 like I just did if you want, but like, for permanent kind of keeping stuff. Don't expect that, work on that whole wish thing until you unlock this land and decorate it. I'm really looking forward to that because this area just looks like crap now. So I'll probably strip this whole area and redo it on Thursday or Friday. Yeah, so we might be in for one kind of longer stream for sure. You're watching Rudolph from 1964. Squall, that is awesome. Rudolph is a classic this time of year. Hey, remember when they announced they were going to make more room for buildings? Yeah, that was back in April. Yeah, you have a point. You do. They had to give us some more land, though, because literally if they didn't in this update, they wouldn't have fulfilled their promise. So, I mean, we didn't really get a lot, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that, I'm guessing pretty early on next year, we should be getting yet another slot of land, just because it doesn't really make sense for us to keep getting collections and stuff like that if we don't have the room. Now, I think part of their whole thought process with this is to slow down giving us stuff as well, so that people can kind of catch up to, that Dumbo, Ratatouille, even Peter Pan kind of area. And then that way as well, people will have like maxed out those earlier collections, can send those characters home, and that way when they give us limited time events and stuff like that, again, we'll have room in our kingdoms, we'll be able to have characters out. Because I'm noticing it's just like they've capped us on the 100 characters. They said they're never changing it. Fingers crossed that they go back on their word on that one, though, because that would be very tragic if they didn't. But I think that's kind of their nice way of just being like, hey, max out your characters, put your stuff in storage, because we're not giving you enough space to have it all in there. So if they're doing that with characters, you can bet your butt that they are doing that for attractions as well. So their long-term plan definitely isn't going to be to, let us have everything in the kingdom just because of, again, the character limit. It makes no sense. So if they remove, for example, like Thrill Zone and Attraction Enchantment stuff, you would be able to have all your characters out, because the amount of storage that is taking in the game, I don't care what anybody says, that literally takes so much memory space. And there is not, like, you could still have these things, but like maybe just like, take the requirements down, and then when they do that, then that would mean we could have more characters out. So I think that, one day they will see the light. This is my dream for 2022. And they will make, the necessary adjustments, and then we will be much happier. Again, I love sending my characters home because sometimes I just don't want to deal with them all. But sometimes I want more than 100 out. And we should be able to farm for magic like a crazy person if that is what we want to do. I miss it. I told Nathan yesterday I wanted to do hot chocolate and cookies this weekend. Ooh, what kind of cookies, Abby? You know what I really want is sugar cookies. Yeah, I've had a really crazy craving for those. And hot chocolate and cookies are like the best. For sure. Do you think they will expand to have more land after they give us that last land slot? That is a really tough call. I think they want to, most likely, but I think what they need to focus on is getting that out to us before promising any more land and stuff like that for, kind of expansion for their memory and everything. Because, again, it is going to take another chunk of memory, and they do seem to have a bit of an issue with that already. So, I don't know. It'll either be the end of the game, or, again, they'll have a whole nother area, but they're going to need to make some adjustments there for storage and, game improvements. But I am hoping that we get the rest of the land this year, and then they, give us some good announcement next year that they're going to be expanding into a whole new area. I think that would be wonderful. Darth Vader is now level 10. You guys aren't going to get to see his welcome screen again until they add that see it again button, but they have assured me it is something they are working on. So fingers crossed for 2022, see it again button. It's the best. I even love the name that I came up with for it, but it's so we can see all of our amazing animations all over again, especially for those that don't have costumes. Max your character out. That should be the bonus to it, right? You can see it whenever you want. Do not underestimate the power of the dark side. I will never, but I hate to say it. The light always wins. It always wins. All right, we have got Gus back in the kingdom. He's good for a laugh. I actually love doing these voice impressions. Oh, it's such a small amount of dialogue. Gus is now level 5. Well, I'll be. No more dialogue from him, but he does have a quest called Boo. So send Gus to scare stealthily. So this is definitely one I want to do. We did get a bunch of Star Wars dialogue here, which I am going to give to you guys, but I'm going to wait to do that probably until Thursday before the event. I will give you guys that dialogue and the responses to it, because part of the whole thing is with, you know, I find the dialogue and stuff is that if it doesn't flow kind of together, then it doesn't really make sense what's going on. And I don't mind stream to stream, you know, giving you guys bits of it, but for certain stories, I kind of want them to flow a little nicer. And I think that's one of the things, if you guys have noticed with enchanting some of your attractions, you're getting additional dialogue and it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're like, I'm sorry, what were we talking about last time there was dialogue from this? So it's just like a bit kind of weird, in my opinion. I love having dialogue, but when it doesn't make any sense in terms of like where we were at in the story, it does make it a little like, this is awkward. So at least this way I can kind of try and combine some stuff together for you guys. So it makes a little bit more sense. 100%. Because sometimes it takes the next set of dialogue to understand what the hell was going on in the first place. Just saying. See It Again button was also announced back in April, and the toggle on and off for the enchantment notifications, which they get on the challenges. Yes. So, interesting thing, See It Again button was supposed to be, right, this year. They did say last year that it was gonna be this year. It didn't happen, so yeah. Let's just hope that. I think part of it is the whole switch in community management and stuff like that. Maybe there is some sort of issue with the data, with seeing your character's animations again. Like, I don't understand how that would be difficult, I guess, because it's like already, I guess, like in the programming, right? But there must be just something with it that must be difficult for them to do. So whatever it is, I hope they figure it out, and then, you know, we get to kind of see that, because it would be really, really nice to have that back for sure. Becky, thank you so much for being a Kitty VIP. Thank you. And now for 15 months. Yeah, it's been 15 months of being a member. You are amazing, girl. Thank you so much for all that support, not just on YouTube, but on Twitch as well, for being a subby on there. It means so much to me. Thank you so, so much. And I hope you enjoy your time here and all the emotes, the paw prints. And as you guys can see now, we're getting a whole bunch of different colors, but yeah, Becky's got the last one currently. So yeah, pretty crazy. I am so happy. You know what? I'm going to start doing some extra stuff for the memberships in the new year. So that will be a lot of fun. All I want for Christmas is land. I was like, I had to read that again. I'm like, huh? Yep. You know what? I agree, and you know what? I guess I'm getting a little bit of a Christmas wish there. I'm getting the 8 million, so that is really nice. Is Darth Vader from Disney? Yes, Star Wars is now owned by Disney, so that makes, you know, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Mandalorian, Yoda. We don't have Yoda yet, but I'm sure he's coming. Grogu, all of them. They are all part of Star Wars, and that's why we have seen them come into the kingdom, because Disney owns the rights. So on Disney Plus, you guys will see Star Wars. There's a whole entire section for all the collections and stuff. I highly recommend, even if you guys aren't the biggest Star Wars fans, just give it a try. But start with, like, you know, EP1, because if you start with like Princess Padme and like young Anakin, and then you get into the Darth Vader stuff, honestly, it makes more sense. And by the time you get there, it really pulls at the heartstrings. I personally like them until they start adding like Kylo Ren and Rey. It's not that I don't like it, because they're BB-8's like adorable and stuff, but you know, obviously it's a bit more classic for me, and I really kind of prefer those first sort of 6 movies that I would say you guys you should love, even if you're not massive Star Wars fans. It's so great, and the storyline really does make a lot more sense when you watch it from the very beginning like that. But I know it's not everybody's kind of favorite, but yeah, I know. If you're not a Star Wars fan, you're a Harry Potter fan, so you're forgiven. If only Disney owned Harry Potter, you know what? I would literally be the happiest person in the entire world. I know that's probably not going to happen in my lifetime, but a girl can dream. A girl can dream. I'd love a Harry Potter game like this. I would be all over that. Actually, there should be next year, because I know they postponed it or whatever, but there should be that that new Harry Potter game. I can hardly wait. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Boo, Star Wars. Amanda. You know what? Never say that around Alicia. Ever. She will take that lightsaber and chase you with it. You're missing Chewbacca and the TIE Fighter pilot. I'm sure you'll get them soon, Nils. They are amazing characters. And again, the animation for the welcome screens is pretty fun. Hi, Hookie. Hi, Trent. He loves Star Wars and Harry Potter. Trent, we're like best friends now. Like, literally. Like, 100%. If you guys like both, it's like, what? We bond. Oh my gosh. Literally, it's like the best. I just want to live in those worlds all day. All day, every day. Okay, so let's bring back the next character here. I haven't done much leveling because they've been sitting in the storybook, and I've been waiting to do another stream for you guys. So yeah, here you're getting a bunch of level ups. Sorry for stocking them all up for you, but hopefully you enjoy all the animations today. And Boba Fett is now level 3. I am in your debt. He's like, reluctantly, I am. Oh, and we are jumping down to Merida from Brave. I did max her out, so this is going to be the last time you're going to get to see her welcome screen here. I decided to keep her in her classic costume and not her comfy, because I love that she does shoot the arrow and run in. It's my preferred welcome screen there. No, I missed the dialogue. Did I touch the screen and I didn't know? Okay, well, it was there for a split second. Anyway, you guys can technically go back and pause and read it. Now I'm sad. I've been waiting like a month to read that out to you guys. Okay. Anyway, here is Ahsoka Tano. I love her. I'm so happy she made the cut to be in the game, to be honest. Her kid form is so much cuter, but that's only in Clone Wars. But I love her look this way, and they did a great job in Mandalorian incorporating it. So she's now a level 4. Training and discipline. This has taken both. No additional dialogue, though, I'm seeing. Oh, and we jump back down to Brave. I don't understand how this system works, but here is Lord Macintosh. Oh, he's a bit crazy. And he's maxed out, so last time you'll see him too. Well, let it be known, this was my idea in the first place. Sorry, my accent for them has always been a little spotty. I try, though. Oh, we can level up Ahsoka again. Yay. Next time, guys, you're going to see Ahsoka again. And here we have got Fennec Shan. Now, she is also part of The Mandalorian and is going to be, I think, a pretty big part in Boba Fett. And that show is going to be coming to Disney Plus this month, so very, very excited for that. And she is now a level 4. I don't miss. No, she doesn't. She really doesn't. She doesn't necessarily do damage, but she hits her targets. Braves needs Angus and the witch. Oh, for sure. They had the witch's cottage, and they only had 6 characters in that event. They 100% needed the witch. My guess is she just wasn't done in time, and she just couldn't come to us because of that. That is what I think. You have Fennec to a 7? That's awesome. Again, I've been waiting to do the level up and stuff for you guys, like, you know, live, so I didn't have too many recorded clips. That way it was just getting a bit overwhelming, so... yeah, I've been literally stocking them up for over a month now. Yeah. All right, and here is Namari back in the kingdom. And I love, too, if you guys notice in the background, you're seeing the 50th animation, but you're also now seeing some of the snow and the, you know, Christmas tree and stuff like that. So some of these characters, too, when you kind of wait for updates, they get different welcome screen backgrounds, and I kind of like that, so... and Namari's a 9, so she still has 1 to go, actually. I will secure Fang's future. No dialogue. I just can't believe that we still don't have any dialogue. Oh, well, that's fine. All right, let's do Boone. This guy is going to have so much swag. He's going to get along really, really well with a few people in the kingdom when he's older. Just think of the man who's got the smolder. At your service. Now that he's maxed out, though, there's going to be not a lot from him unless he's got some dialogue when I enchant his boat, but... what time will I be streaming at the start of the event? I will be streaming at the start of the event, but I'll be on a half an hour beforehand. So whatever that time happens to be for you, for me it'll be 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's like standard, usually what I do. When there's a new character or a start of an event, that kind of thing. So yeah, I will be live for that. Young Padawan and Amanda. Oh my gosh. She is a young Padawan. She will love it one day. But some people don't like being called ma'am because it's you know, something, it's a little bit, not, it's said it's old school, it is, but I think it just usually, you know, we kind of expect our moms or our grandmas to be called, not us. Maybe when we add another like 30, 40 years to our life, we won't mind it. But for now, it doesn't, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't bother me really that much, but can I finish the rest of the side quests? Love you, Queen. I definitely am going to, meet close. These Star Wars ones just kind of popped up the other day for us, and I wasn't checking my kingdom a lot, so I was like, I'm not going to store all this dialogue, but I am going to do that for you guys for Thursday. I don't know if I'll get through all of them because it'll probably trigger more, but I will do my very best. It needs to be done. All right, let's do Rhea now. Rhea! Can you guess what level she is now? Yeah, not a 10. So if you guys were thinking a 10, you were wrong. Here goes everything. But when she's an 8, she does get 3 gems. So it is very, very useful. And it just means more gems in my future, you know? It's quite amazing. And I have absolutely no complaints whatsoever with that. Now that Merida's back in the kingdom, I can hold princess lessons, which is going to... Actually, I'm not... Should I do that? Actually, I'll do that before the start of the event. That way it'll be actually in the kingdom. I'm going to do my best for that. To try and keep that there. I'm trying to have it timing so I don't have so many screenshots to share. It just gets a little crazy. So I'll try and do them in order when the time comes. OMG, I have Luca. So let's start with Julia. Very unique spelling, but I love it. And she is now a level 8. So she's actually up there with Rhea, believe it or not. Score 1 for the underdogs. No more dialogue for her either. Shame. A lot of times too, when this happens, guys, and I kind of just let them, you know, be in the storybook for a while, it's usually too because I'm like, some characters will be out doing the common token and stuff, and it's just like they'll be there kind of ready, but I just feel like it doesn't make me feel like I'm collecting so many tokens for them. I find like when they get to that high level, I'm like, oh my god, just no. So it's just a way of kind of not sending them home. I know it really doesn't make a lot of sense, but in my mind and my process, it just seems to work out pretty well, all those things. Some of the characters, guys, you'll notice that maybe I haven't been leveling up either. One of the interesting ones is actually Pongo. Because the attractions are collecting both of his tokens for me, it allows me to collect more than what is required to level them up to the next level. So I can keep going all the way until they don't need tokens anymore at the 10, right? So for example, Pongo, I've literally just like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to have the conflicts with the characters and everything. So what I do is I literally just don't level them up, especially when they both, again, like both tokens and stuff like that can be collected. And it's common, right? So these are like really easy tokens to get. And then so with the conflicts and stuff like that, they'll, you know, Pongo will drop more than anything. And it's like, why? So again, I just send him for like, you know, some of the more difficult characters to collect, like Cruella, or even Penny is a little bit more challenging. So, or Patch. So it's just kind of one of those things where I just literally just don't level these guys up until the end. So you can see I've got like so many tokens for him, but yeah, someone like Cruella de Vil, she's still at a 6, but again, it's a lot harder to collect her tokens for sure. But you can purchase them from Merlin if you want to use your elixirs, but I don't really have a lot of interest in doing that personally. Yeah. Hi, Christina. You're maxing out your beast. That's awesome. Actually, that'll be fantastic. It means you'll be able to do all your dialogue guaranteed without a hitch from Beast when the event starts on Thursday. Hi, Wes. He is a little bit late, but that's okay. He's probably working as usual. Workaholic. You waste so much money for gems. It was a Christmas present, so I didn't actually waste the money. Yeah, it was actually fantastic. I know this is the first time ever that I have been, you know, given something like that. So I am very thankful for my gift, and this will help me with my job for the year. So I won't have to spend hopefully too much real money, and you know, they were purchased at a discount because of the Black Friday. So yeah, I've been really excited to share that with you guys. They've been just kind of sitting there for me, but it was just the 3,000 or just the 3,000 bundle there. But again, when it was on sale for Black Friday, it was a really good deal. So it was a great time to get that for me for Christmas. Yeah. Am I going to be live on Christmas Day? For the chest, I am highly considering it. Yeah, especially because we do have one of the characters coming on Christmas Eve. I guess the patch notes aren't here. That's kind of crummy. I can give you guys, though, the dates here for... Oh, Kyron. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Okay, so he posted actually in my Discord, guys. I'm going to throw it up here, actually. So remember how thank you so much for doing this, actually. So remember how with Merida, I literally couldn't get the dialogue because I guess my fingers slipped on the screen or something, and I couldn't see what she said. So he took a screenshot of it for me and posted it in the Discord. That is so, so sweet. Thank you. So I'll read that out to you guys. So when Merida became a 10, and I did get 5 gems for that. So more gems for me. I've went up a lot of gems today. Maybe there'll be a legend about this too someday. Maybe. Actually, I have to say, I'm really happy that I got that dialogue. Thank you, Kyron, for doing that for me. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, upcoming events. Actually, did I already have that open? I already had that freaking open. Wow. I was like, oh, I gotta find it. No, I was organized. I was organized. All right, so for you guys, so you can see the upcoming events here for Pinocchio. So the event is going to run from December 16th to January the 12th. So we are going to be doing this through Christmas and through the new year. So this is going to be, I think, personally, I think for a lot of people, it is going to be a little bit more challenging of an event. And I hope DMK has taken that into consideration and made some balancing changes here. But it's going to be more difficult because it's going to take into, you know, our Christmas holiday and stuff like that, right? And again, New Year's, where people typically aren't checking their stuff so much. Like maybe they will throughout the holiday, but at the same time, it's like on Christmas Eve and day. It's like when people have families, or even if they don't, it's just like they maybe aren't setting timers as much. So I think personally, it's kind of brutal that they do this to us throughout the holidays, like especially something like Christmas, and usually don't do balancing changes for this. But anyway, hopefully you guys are prepared and you guys work hard when you guys can check your actual game so you can make it through the entire event here. Again, those premium characters will really help you, though, if you guys are worried about, you know, having an odd day or two there. You know, of maybe not being able to check your game as much. Sorry, I need my water. Wow. Sorry. My throat was getting drier and drier and drier. You're welcome. The dialogue is very important. Kyron, it really is. It really is. You look amazing. Thank you, Santiago. Thank you. That's very sweet. All right. So in terms of this striking gold, oh, I was like trying to do it on my actual screen here, like on my phone. I'm like, why isn't it moving? It's not moving because it's up here. So the striking gold event is going to be going from the 23rd to the 26th. This is just an example of what I'm talking about here. Merry Christmas. Check your game if you want your trophy. Like, of all the days they could possibly run this. And then this one, too. December 31st, New Year's Eve. We're just going to have that run through your new year. Honestly. Like, are you kidding me? That is just so mean and so intentionally mean. Like, January 8th to 11th, whatever. But December 23rd to 26th, literally through Christmas Eve to Boxing Day. Like, why? And then again, New Year's Eve, like New Year's Day, like people want to freaking sleep. No offense. Like, oh, it's just, yeah, I'm probably not setting timers for those ones, to be honest. It's like, nah. You guys can do what you want, but that is really mean. And intentional, and you guys know it too. The Broom Tapper event runs from December 19th to 22nd. This one's not so bad in my mind, but, you know, again, it's in around Christmas, so it's going to be a little brutal. And then the Bread and Butter Tapper event is going to run the 4th to the 7th. So these ones here are going to be for some additional prizes, but again, not for the Striking Gold trophy, which is what a lot of us really, really want. So just be warned here. The dates are not ideal. But again, if you want to get that trophy, work hard, or else you'll have to bust your butt through 8th to the 11th. But my guess is that's when everybody's going to be busting their butt because it's the last chance to get that trophy. And again, it's not through the holidays. So, yeah. Have fun with that, guys. Again, I think the most important thing, though, is remembering the 16th it starts and the 12th of January that it is done. So, I've showed you characters. I've showed you attractions. Concessions. I can't go in there to find any more. Concessions. Right, we have to go to concession chests. The days of the gold chests, you know? Oh, look what they put in here, guys. The Haunted Mansion Ears headband. Wow, that is awesome. So here's a look at Pinocchio's hat stand, which you did see in the live stream very briefly. If you guys look at it really closely, I guess for me, I could have it up on a bigger monitor, so it's a little bit easier. But when I look at it like through what I'm displaying to you guys on the stream, it's maybe not as kind of noticeable. But there are like little kind of details on the molding that you guys can see. Like you can see the shingles, and then there's like that molding right at the front. It's actually got quite a bit of detail there, so I think that's actually really, really neat that they put that much detail into that. I really like it personally. What else? Oh, the macaron stand. That's not new, but I really want that still. And I don't think I noticed this during the live stream, to be honest. I really don't think I even saw this. But you can also see Jiminy Cricket's hat stand, and again, a lot of detail on the concession stand. So I really like this. Again, the concessions are simple, right, in terms of what, you know, they're selling there. But at the same time, they did make that extra effort to put detail in, like, again, into the, I guess, again, the shingles are really neat, how they're kind of layered, and then, again, that kind of extra design just underneath. So those are little things I noticed, but I really like. Santa Mickey hat. Guys, these are the best. If you catch your kid walking around the kingdom with that, you screenshot that, because it's pretty rare to actually see. You are going to see some other ones come back here. And again, because the patch notes aren't posted in the game, at least for me, I am going to just kind of go through, you know, a couple of things here that will have kind of just changed over with this update. Sparkly Cupcake is still there, so if you guys don't have that yet, that will be really handy. You'll see the reindeer headband stand. This is actually really cute, and you can get the kids to put that on as well, and it looks really cute in around the frozen area. I think there are only the 2 concessions there that I can tell. If you guys know that there's any other ones, you guys can let me know, but I think it's just the 2 concessions for this particular event. Again, you're only going to be able to get them through here unless it's offered in one of the bundles with the characters or something. But these days they haven't really been doing that, to be honest. So, yeah. The only big dog you want is a Dane. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is scary. They're like ponies. Oh, you got Jiminy Cricket stand. Bought a chest after the update. Congratulations, Finn. If you happen to catch any of your character or any of the kids in your kingdom, not characters, that'd actually be really funny, but any of the kids in your kingdom with it on, you could post in the Discord so we could see it on there. That'd be amazing. Oh, you actually did get a pic. You're going to post it on the Discord. Amazing. If you do it while I'm still on stream, I will definitely share it. Oh, you did already. Look at that. You're so quick. Okay, you guys want to actually see it? So I don't have the concession, but Finn was nice enough to share it with us. So there you go. You can see the little kid. Oh, and he's got the sparkly cupcake as well. Oh, that's really cute. Wow. Good job. You know what? Honestly, this would be like an amazing Insta post. Just saying, girl. Crushing it. I love it. So that's what it looks like with the kids walking around the kingdom there. Again, thank you so much for sharing that. I love horses for sure. Big dogs, not so much. But I mean, I have my reasons. Bye, West. Have a good day at work. Am I doing the Rocket League Fortnite collab challenges? I noticed it's actually on mobile. I opened Rocket League and I was like, oh, let's have a look. And then, yeah, no, they're on the mobile one. I was wondering what that was about. But, yeah, I'm going to actually have to do those. I don't know if I'll be doing those on stream, though, because it's on the mobile. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to do them for sure. You got 2 sparkly cupcake stands. Now, I mean, you just got to share one with me. I need one of those in my kingdom. 100%. How do you get on the Discord? If you become a Kitty member on here, or you become a Twitch subby, so you can use like your Amazon Prime for that or whatever, then I send you the Discord link. Yeah. What about the golden retriever or lab? They're big. They're big. I don't do well with big dogs. I have a bad story from my childhood with that, unfortunately. I love horses though. Horses don't scare me. Nope, not one bit. Okay, so the one thing with not opening your kingdom with the striking gold, that is going to be one of those things that is going to work for you. But at the same time, sometimes it is better just to put your phone on like airplane mode for a little bit. Just because sometimes I find that trick doesn't work unless you put your device on do not disturb. Usually it's fine, but again, if you're like want to be extra careful, that's what I recommend you do. And then again, like, you know, start it, you know, when you know you're going to be checking your kingdom quite a bit. So yeah, that was a look at all the characters, concessions, attractions, parade float I showed you guys, the new decorations in the kingdom, some of the level ups that I had to do. I think I pretty much covered everything for you guys. Again, the patch notes aren't in the actual kingdom, but I did give you guys the dates for the important stuff. So again, we've got the event coming in 1 day, 19 hours. Does anybody have any questions for me in terms of, you know, what to expect for the event, or, you know, a couple of, if you guys need any tips to get your happiness up? You guys might have noticed mine's pretty freaking low. I'm currently locking mine in and trying to, you know, do some happiness stuff. I just really wasn't checking my kingdom that much. So I'm even trying to get it back into joyous. It usually doesn't leave, but yeah, it dropped. So I need it back in ecstatic, hopefully for the start of the event. That would be great. But I only have 2 days to do it, so I am going to have to check my kingdom a little bit, unfortunately. I love little dogs because you can pick them up much easier. Sven, me too. Me too. I actually used to be scared of like all dogs until we got little Scruffy. And then, yeah, it took me a little bit to get used to having the animal in the house, the little dog, but oh yeah, for sure. I don't run away in fear now of little dogs, which is good. Yeah, I love the little ones. They are cute and they just want so much TLC. It's crazy. Trent, the only way you can get into the Discord, nobody can invite you in but me. It's just how I have it. And again, it's for Twitch subbies or YouTube members at this time, just to, you know, keep it clean and fun. So I just find it helps weed some stuff out there. But did I show the new look of Merlin's shop? No, I did not. Oh, thank you, Sven, for that. Yeah, Merlin's shop looks really different. I think this is probably a good change here, just kind of at first glance. At least now you know, I mean, for me, I guess, like, I know most of the tokens when I look at them, who they belong to, but if you guys didn't know, this at least shows you who it actually belongs to or who needs it. So, you know, again, I think this is quite useful. And they did also put, I'm noticing here, for the tokens, the common tokens that an entire collection uses. So the Kamundra soup, for example, they, instead of just putting like one of the characters, they just put the actual symbol for the collection. So it would be the appearance of what you would see in your storybook as one of your tabs. So that's actually great because it just shows like it's used for everybody. They did that for 101 Dalmatians as well, for Luca, for Star Wars. So they've kept a nice kind of consistent theme there of the common ones, and they kept them to the end. So I think this is actually really, really handy that way, and you just kind of know in case you forgot. Yeah, I mean, typically you don't forget, I guess, if you're pretty active in DMK, but, you know, if you've been away from it for a while, or you get a character for the first time, you're like, what is that token? You know, from those legendary chests, it's just, you know, a little bit of an adjustment, but I think this is a nice display, because before with all that scrolling, it was crazy. I do think the common ones, though, personally, do not use your elixirs for this. You'll need them for other things, and I really just think that they are way overpriced. They like literally could be like 10 elixirs, and that would even be a bit too much. So yeah, I literally wouldn't waste on the common ones for anybody ever. In terms of, I guess, your actual characters and stuff like that, I would say don't do it unless you only have one character from the collection and literally you can't level them up whatsoever without getting those tokens. So I think like in terms of that, it's great. But there's usually some sort of other character from a different collection that will go ahead and, you know, get one for you. But sometimes it takes you getting to like a 2 or a 3 for that to unlock. So I would say, like, if that's the case, then yeah, sure, buy these tokens, but otherwise just work for them. I think the elixirs are much, you know, better spent somewhere else, personally. What do you think? I think you'll get the trophy? I mean, I don't know. It depends on how hard you work and how difficult your leaderboard is. But again, if you set your timers, you know, to collect from your characters, and, you know, again, you don't get on a crazy gemming leaderboard, and it's not just the top person that gets the trophy. Like, they do that sometimes. It's just one person, and you'll have some psycho gemmer, and then you're like, yeah, no. So again, your best bet is to try, you know, your pattern, your routine for the start of each of the gold trophy ones, and just kind of go from there. And hopefully you guys will, you know, have your best chance at getting one of those trophies. Sometimes they're really hard. And sometimes like the, you know, again, top person is really unfair, but I'm really hoping that, you know, it's balanced and, you know, that it'll be okay. But everybody's going to have at least one tough leaderboard, I would say. You're updating right now. Rocco, that's awesome. Yeah, the update has been coming out kind of in waves, you know, to different platforms, different servers, that type of thing. So, you know, again, I got mine, I guess it's like, 3 and a bit hours ago, I suppose now. But when I started, it was like 2 hours before I started. So, yeah, again, it just rolls out, and sometimes it takes an extra day, right? But they said it will go out to everybody before the actual event starts. So fingers crossed for everyone. I love Steffi's mommy's doggies, as they are so cute. They really are. She has some really cute pets for sure. Oh my gosh, like, very, very adorable. Honestly, I wish I could share them with you guys more, but I find when I stream, they're usually sleeping, you know, in their little beds or whatever. It's always the time of day for me that I'm doing stuff, and it's like, fine. Or they're playing together, and they're like, nope. I mean, Thunder literally just causes craziness when he's in here, unless that one time we had him sleep on my little sofa in the back, but other than that, it's not that often. He's usually has to be right in the thick of the action or behind a screen or something. So he's trouble. Born to be bad. Oh, there was one thing I did want to share with you guys, though. Yes, they did change Merlin's shop here in appearance, yeah. I did want to share with you guys something that was posted in my Discord. I want to say it was Finn that did it, but if I'm giving credit to the wrong, I'm sorry. But it was that this update, obviously Pinocchio, we can see that very clearly, but next update is supposed to be Mulan content. So I am guessing we're going to be seeing hopefully the comfy costume come back early in, you know, in the year in 2022. Also, we could be seeing, you know, some expansion, maybe tower challenge with a couple of characters or something. So it'll be really interesting to see what they do. But Mulan is supposed to be a focus for the next update. So that will be pretty amazing. And it'll probably be in around the Chinese New Year. So hopefully, again, we'll get, like, you know, some of the Mickey and Minnie Lunar costumes back as well. That would be really, really nice, because I am still missing Minnie's lunar costume. Totally unacceptable. And this is, again, why we need the see it again button, so I can see the animation for the welcome screen with her, you know? It's kind of a necessity, but I really, really, really want to get this one this year. It's most likely going to be for, I think it's in a bundle. But yeah, no matter where it is, I really want to try and get a hold of it this year if I can. So fingers crossed for me, guys. But there's also one of the chipmunks. There it is, this Chip. He doesn't have his lunar costume, but Dale does. So it's something that I really also want to try and get this year if I can. I believe Mickey has his. Pluto has his. See, there he's got his own there. You know what? I should put him in that. Oh, but he's at home. Never mind. There's probably a reason for that. Yeah, I do have Mickey's Lunar. I don't have his Walt Disney one, unfortunately. That leaderboard was atrocious. The only one I'm missing from that, but I at least have the Lunar one. I would have had to spend so much money on that. It's like, no friggin' way. You just need Ariel and Mulan's Comfy. That would be really great to get for the start of the year, Jesse, for you, for sure. I think for me, one of the things is that I really would love to just get the last one for me so that I can actually max out Mulan. I also really want her warrior costume. It's been a while since I've talked about it, I guess, but you guys, you know, if you guys watch a lot of my stuff, again, sorry for the repeat, but Mulan is the only character I haven't maxed out. I left her at an 8 because, again, we don't have the see it again button. I made this commitment with I think, who was it as well? I had done it for Elsa too. Oh yeah, she's not maxed out because I'm waiting for the comfy costume for Frozen to come out so that way I can get a hold of that. I was seriously hoping they were going to come out with that this year because they promised like 2 years ago we were going to have all the comfies by the end of the year last year, and it hasn't happened, so whatever. It'll come eventually, I'm sure, maybe next Christmas. But yeah, Anna, I had to decide because we had the Queen's costume, right? So I did it with the Queen's costume. You guys really, really want to see that, but so the comfy I won't be able to until we get it, but at least Elsa will be that way. And so Mulan, well, I'll have her warrior and her comfy costume. So I have been waiting all this time, and I am probably going to need, here, I'll remove myself here so you guys can have a look. They haven't done the balancing changes for Mulan. So my guess is that they are going to do the balancing changes, and I'm going to need like 100, right? It'll probably be what, like 180 or something like that I will need in order to get her maxed out. So it's kind of a bit of a joke, guys, to be honest, because it literally makes no freaking sense. But yeah, like I'm gonna need to go on a binge collecting once again for that. But yeah, I want to do the warriors and I want to do the comfies before the end of the year. That would be the goal if they give it to us. So Rocco, you have no comfies. Well, I hope you get some. I hope you get some. You need the Hong Kong lunar costume for Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. Ah, yeah, those ones were exclusive that one year. I don't think they offered them last year, did they? Oh, I can't even remember. You know, it was like a year ago. But yeah, no, they did have the Hong Kong variations as well. I do have those, which is pretty nice. But yeah, just the standard one for Minnie was kind of sad that I didn't manage to actually get that one for sure. Yeah, it's a little sad, but I still have to say that Minnie's like holiday one is just adorable. I mean, all of hers are so great. I think pretty much the most, I don't want to say boring, but the most, I guess, simple and, you know, one, I guess, would be the Lunar New Year Hong Kong one. I still love it, but I just mean, like, it's probably, you know, again, it's just probably a little bit lower down on the list there. I think, too, her bow on her head is, like, really, really tiny. If they had made it a lot bigger, I think it would have been flashier for Minnie. She's a bit flashy, but the holiday and her classic are like, by far the best. I would definitely like to see more costumes kind of come, especially for collections like Cinderella, you know. Sleeping Beauty could have that as well. I just think it's a little crazy that we don't have those yet, considering they were collections that were added like literally within the first like year or two of the actual game. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some content like that to go back to some of those classics and content that we already have for sure. But yeah. I don't have any comfy costumes either. They make them too hard to get. You know what? I have to agree with that. The comfies have been really challenging. Basically forever they've been really challenging. There'll probably be some almost next to impossible leaderboard to get them, I guess, unless they do it in some sort of tower challenge type of rerun thing, which they could do for Mulan's. And then I'd actually have to try on a rerun. Oh my god. Time off? Nah. Won't be getting that when they do it. But you'd like Elastigirl's costume to come back. That literally has been missing in action for a long time. I wonder why that is. But yeah, it's just one of those ones. She might have been a character too that I didn't max out because of that. I don't know if I knew though or not. Yeah, I did. Actually, yeah, she's another one. I kind of just left. Yeah, kind of crazy. It'll be really cool to see the welcome screen for her again because it's literally been so long. Like, it's literally ridiculous how long it's been. But yeah, there's so many great welcome screens. Frozone has like by far one of the best ones. Again, he's maxed out though for me, so I can't share that with you guys, but so cool. So cool. For a sec, I thought you were going to hate on her classic costume. I was ready to shut you down. I would never. For Minnie Mouse, I would never hate on her classic costume. It's like the freaking best. They just did a really good job on the holiday one. And so I just, even the color of red that they chose, it's such a Christmas red. I just love it, like, so much. I would love to wear that, like a human variation, obviously, version, but 100%. It's just so cute. That's why the holiday one kind of touches a nice little spot there. They just did a really nice job with it. But our classic is our classic. Like, it really doesn't get much better, you know? But I can't always pick a favorite. Sometimes I have 2 favorites or 3 favorites. It's just what happens. Vanellope's princess costume in the dressing room task. That would be really nice, yeah. Too bad they don't have that yet. They did Belle's comfy this last tower challenge. So yeah, if you guys were able to get that, then that's amazing. But yeah, I already have Belle's, so they don't even show me the prices for anything, like for currency, what they would be for you guys. So that would, like, that's one of the reasons why I was just like, there's no point me showing this because I literally have no idea what the costs for anything are. And they don't show up grayed out or anything. And that's just something I've always kind of wanted from them, is just to have the different bundles or, and I had done this with Fortnite too a while ago. They were not showing bundles if you already had them, so you didn't know what was out, but they actually, Fortnite started including that in their item shop, like the different bundles. Even if you had them, they just said it was like you owned it, right? But yeah, and in terms of, you know, the different bundles in DMK, or again, like if you have a character, just show how much it was, just gray it out so you can't buy it again. So again, like even some of the premium characters that are part of your permanent content, I couldn't tell you how much they were because it's been so long, and I just don't remember offhand, you know, without Googling it. And then, well, you may as well Google it yourself then. The holiday one is so adorable. Yeah, they've done a really good job on all their costumes. I literally have no complaints whatsoever with a lot of their costumes. They've done a really good job for those. How to achieve them has been probably the only thing to actually talk about that I don't like. But again, the animation in this game is so fun, and I've always really enjoyed that. Yeah, there's just a couple of things, I guess, over time that I maybe, you know, hope they would add, or that, you know, hope they wouldn't change. But again, overall, the game is still, you know, one of my favorites, and I, you know, years and years later, I still enjoy opening it, you know? Really makes me feel like I'm at Disney, and I, you know, can't go there right now, unfortunately, and Canada doesn't have one, so is one of those annoying little things. I still say we need to form a Christmas wish list collectively for DMK. You know what? That would be really great, is to have some sort of wish list, send it into them. These are the things we would like to see. Please and thank y'all. That would be really, really nice for sure. Bruno, thank you so much for subbing on YouTube. I appreciate it, and welcome. Belle's comfy was 15,000. I don't know about Belle. I already had her. Yeah, so you see there, it's just like 15,000. That's a lot for the costume, eh? But yeah, it's kind of sucks when you don't know what the amounts for certain things were to share it for sure. Buy me clothes. They still have to release Anna and Elsa's comfy. Yeah, they do, 100%. Again, when they're gonna do that, I don't have a clue. I would have thought this Christmas, but you know, they did not. They went with Pinocchio instead. You missed the voices? Oh, the voices in the game. Yeah, the voices were pretty great for sure. They did take those out. They didn't have them for every character, but yeah, they were pretty cute. It's a shame that they ended up getting rid of that in the end. But yeah, in terms of, guys, for getting ready for the actual event, just, you know, letting you guys know, if you guys did have some sort of thing where you weren't checking your game as much because maybe you didn't participate in that rerun tower challenge, lock in your happiness if you have the elixirs to do it, or trade some stuff in if you can. Spare the magic. It's not talking about spare the magic when you have to open land for 8 million. But definitely, if you can, lock in your happiness. That way, you know, you can get into ecstatic. That way the drops for the actual event will be a lot nicer, kind of like, you know, right off the bat. And you can get a nice little boost there, you know, to get a jump start on leveling up the characters and stuff. It's just, if I don't have it in ecstatic by the start, it's not really going to change that much for me. But, you know, come, you know, next week, I guess, like later in the week, if it's not there, it's definitely going to affect me collecting tokens for characters and stuff like that. And, you know, once they hit like rare, it just, you need that boost if you can. Joyous isn't bad though. Cheerful, it's not as good for sure. You think Belle was 30,000 currency and the comfy was 15? That's a lot. That's literally ridiculous. And if you didn't have Gord, you wouldn't have been able to get him. And I mean, I think he was 55 again, so they literally didn't learn anything from their first, you know, kind of rerun there. But, you know, again, it just, or sorry, LeFou, it was last time. But, you know, from the Gord Tower Challenge, it was 55, I meant to say. And then this one, LeFou being 55, it's like, I just think it's one of those things that, you know, again, you need to make some changes. And when the currency is a little bit too high, you know, for a rerun, it's a rerun. It's supposed to be easier. But, yeah, I guess, you know, they still don't think they need to balance it, and hopefully that'll be good. Yeah. Mickey's 50th was brutal. Yeah, I don't have that either, Trisha, unfortunately. I don't like that they only make the certain area of the kingdom have snow, and the entire kingdom should be covered, and it just looks weird. Yeah, it does kind of just stop there. I think they really could have easily just done it all around the border, around the outside, just kind of drizzle it with snow. It is a little strange having it just in this one area. It's like Christmas Village, and then you leave Christmas Village, and then it's like back to normal. But yeah, it's been something over time that they've been, you know, adding less and less detail to that sort of stuff. Again, the water being one of those things, it's not frozen anymore, right? So, you know, they don't have the snow as much. It's just, you know, one of those things they don't really do. Yeah. They got the comfy costume, but not LeFou. It was just too much. Yeah, it's I mean, balancing changes, right? They haven't made any balancing things, and it's unfortunate because, you know, again, I thought that was something that they were trying to focus on a little bit more at the kingdom, but yeah, some of the things they just haven't, though. No, Gord wasn't in the last one. It was LeFou for the last one. It was Gord before that. Sorry, it was because I was explaining the currency for Gord being 55, and then I worded it so it sounded like Gord was in the last one, and I didn't mean that. I meant they didn't learn from the Gord Tower Challenge, which was the previous one, which was before LeFou. So anyway, sorry, I just did not word it well. But yeah, I meant that Gord and LeFou, between both Tower Challenge reruns, and we've only had 2 so far, they were both 55,000 currency. And again, like, it was just something for balancing changes, they really needed to adjust that, because it does make it just too hard. Yeah. It's just, yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, I hope you're able to get LeFou in the calendar. I'm assuming he is in the chest there. I don't know if they've been taking the Tower Challenge characters out, hence the reruns. Like, I'm not really quite sure. Honestly, it just doesn't make any sense to me, like, why you'd have a rerun and have them in the chest. Again, unless they're just trying to kill time, really. But you don't have Gaston either. Well, you have a cat. You have a pretty decent chance, hopefully, of getting one of them. So fingers crossed for you, girl, for sure. We all remember when Gord was added. Oh, yeah, and when they reran him, too. This is like, what? I remember there was like, Gord. Who the heck is Gord? I was like, I thought I knew so much. And then all of a sudden, Gord, when they announced that, I was like, I don't understand what just happened. I was so sure it was going to be, somebody else. But, yeah. Knows More would have made way more sense. But he was way more memorable than Gord. And he doesn't even say anything. It was like literally the dumbest thing ever that way. It was just dot, 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 space, dot. Gord, see you later. I maxed him out after a year, and I was so happy to just send him home. He was a pain in the butt. Okay, I am going to go for now, guys. If I don't see you guys on Twitch tonight, I will be on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in about 2.5 hours from now. I am planning to do some Fortnite tonight, just so you guys know, work on my battle pass level there. Just try and get that up. So that's kind of what I'm going to be going for tonight to unlock more of the skins and stuff. I'm looking forward to getting to 100. But yeah, I will be live on Thursday morning, again, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is a half an hour before the Pinocchio limited time event starts. So I really look forward to seeing a lot of you guys there for that. And again, a lot of the not secondary story. I always say secondary story these days. The side quest dialogue for the Star Wars collection and stuff like that, just to kind of, continue with that whole storyline. So hope to share that with you on Thursday at the start of the stream. So hopefully I will see you guys for that. If you haven't already given it a thumbs up, don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up before you leave. And again, I will see you hopefully tonight or else on Thursday. Bye, guys.